Welcome to Spiritual Dessert Trews, episode 162 for Russell Brand and other people. This is my Genghis Khan hat. Uh-oh, I heard technical difficulties. That was the Velcro on the back of this costume. So this is the hat that I wore to the museum, all over the museum, quoting Genghis Khan. Fierce warrior! Yeah, laughing all the way. Oh, we saw the unseen world, which you'll see pieces of, and we saw lights after that, which might have to be another episode. It's too long. Sorry, the whole camera is giggling now. It's a new apparatus. It's not working. In any case, let's see. Skip ahead to outer space. We had some crazy outer space things. We got to see astronauts look like regular people. Seriously, regular people. And then up in outer space, that's it. You just have to be very unregular. And be willing to be without gravity, which might not be so easy. We were having fun. An 8-year-old loses attention almost immediately. So he ran 10 times around the top of the entire IMAX theater. So sure, why not? So as long as you're quiet and you don't disturb any of the viewers. And it so happened that that particular show was extra quiet. There was only like maybe 10 people in the whole IMAX theater. So he had a blast. Running around through cosmic space. Oh my gosh. I can remember my favorite thing to do when I was little was just running and screaming. Or being chased and running and screaming. Go figure. What in the world? I just wonder sometimes, like, how do we come up with these things about life, history, myths? I just wonder, like, how does it all connect? Our divine creative mind at work. Here we are at the museum, walking through the brain, which is a very cool room. And lots of lights. And then there were some optical illusions, trains, and there was Rustyrockets from London. And brandy wine, the heart, Genghis Khan. It was fun. It brought out the beast in us. No. Brought out the warrior. Nomadic tribes. Nomadic behavior. Hats. More hats. We're conquering the world with Genghis. Rooms full of Genghis Khan's and hats. So many hats. I had to pick my hat, my friend. Whoa, there's some creepy things in there. Some look like Hershey's Kisses. And then there was Ben Franklin's giant sculpture we were posing. I went everywhere in my Genghis Khan hat, as you know. Even to the restaurant. And other people were wearing my hat, taking selfies. And I looked at my menu. There's Rustyrockets again. He had to have pizza. Here I am, posing. Come on, let's go to the museum.
Time-lapse shows that they are constantly on the move. One slime mold is astonishingly complex. They group together and form stalks with spores at the top, are passers-by and carried to a place with more food. Time-lapse allows us to see our planet in motion. We can view not only the vast sweep of nature, but the restless movement of humanity. Each streaking dot represents a passenger plane. By turning air traffic data into time-lapse imagery, we can see something that's above us constantly, but invisible. We can do the same thing with ships at sea. Turn data into a time-lapse view. Decades of data give us a view of our entire planet as a single organism, sustained by currents circulating through the sea, by moisture and warmth, swirling through the atmosphere, pulsing with lightning, adorned by the aurora borealis. It may be the ultimate time-lapse image, the anatomy of Earth brought to life. At the other extreme of time, there are things that happen too fast for our eyes. But we have technology to see that world too. High-speed cameras do the opposite of time-lapse. They shoot images thousands or even millions of times faster than our vision. When played back at 24 images per second, they show us remarkable things we normally miss. This happens every time a raindrop hits a puddle. 100 times every second, lightning strikes somewhere on Earth. Little was known about lightning till high-speed cameras turned the research upside down, literally. What our eyes see is energy flowing downward from the clouds. Now we can see that electricity also moves upward from the ground. If we can see lightning bolts, we can see almost anything that's lightning fast. When a dragonfly flutters by, you may not realize it's the greatest flyer in nature. It can hover, fly backwards, and even upside down. No one knew the secret, but high speed shows that a dragonfly can move all four wings in different directions at the same time. No aircraft can do this. If we can see how nature's ingenious devices work, we can imitate them. By tracking markers on an insect's wings, we can visualize the airflow they produce. What we learn could lead us to new kinds of robotic flyers that expand our vision of important events in remote places. How many secrets remain to be discovered in the super-fast worlds of nature, unaware of the wonders too small for us to see? Long ago, we noticed that a glass sphere made things appear larger. Grinding it down into a lens magnified objects even more. Stacking lenses in a tube greatly multiplied the effect, and the compound microscope was born. It let us peer into a world we'd never seen before. Suddenly, we could see creatures in common pond water that we didn't even know existed. But there is a limitation to the compound microscope. We can't see down into the scales of the butterfly's wing because visible light waves are too big. Everything smaller goes out of focus. We needed a microscope that used something smaller than visible light. The scanning electron microscope fires electrons, smaller than atoms, creating an image that magnifies things by as much as 1,000,000 times. It shows that deep inside the tiny scales of a butterfly's wing are even smaller structures, which are shaped to reflect only pure blue light waves, giving the wings of a morpho butterfly one of the most brilliant blues in nature. The electron microscope reveals things both bizarre and beautiful. Guess what this is? A butterfly egg, caterpillar's mouth, the eye of a fruit fly, an eggshell, a flea, a snail's tongue. We think we know most of the animal kingdom, but there may be millions of tiny species waiting to be discovered. 30,000 tons of space dust falls to the earth every year. Some of it is in every breath inhaled by all the living things on Earth, including you. And it gets even more personal. There are unseen creatures living all over your body, possibly including mites that spend their entire lives dwelling on your eyelashes. More than 1,000 strains of bacteria could be in your belly button. Some 32 million bacteria live on your skin.
Anyway, pleasant dreams. Love you. Genghis Khan. When are you bringing back that Russell Brand podcast? Well, I missed that. All those things about Genghis. Sorry, the camera's laughing again. I love my fierce warrior hat. Ugh.